You know what's fascinating? When you're dealing with an avoidant ex, the silence isn't just a void, it's a strategy, a game of chess where every piece is meticulously placed. They've anticipated your every move, and when you pull back, they're not surprised. In fact, they might even feel relieved. Why? Because your silence, instead of creating a sense of urgency, merely reinforces their comfort. It's predictable, and it's something they've encountered before. They've seen this scene play out too many times to be rattled by your absence. They know the score. They know you'll come back to the table eventually. But here's where it gets interesting. What if you could flip the script? What if you chose to reclaim your power, to shatter the predictability of their expectations? Instead of going silent, you could make your voice heard, not through anger or desperation, but through a profound declaration of your truth. You see, Stoic philosophers like Epictetus remind us that true strength lies in our responses, not in the actions of others. By owning your truth and breaking the cycle of avoidance, you create a force they can't ignore. When you stop playing by their rules and start embracing your own narrative, you enter a realm of unpredictability that leaves them baffled. They might have thought they had you all figured out, but your growth and newfound confidence will make them question everything. The real power lies in how you present yourself to the world. Someone who has moved beyond their grasp, not someone waiting for their attention. Imagine how powerful it would be to let them witness your transformation, not as someone yearning for their approval, but as someone who has risen above the games, who understands their own worth. So I promise you this. By the end of this video, you'll learn how to navigate this complicated landscape and inspire your ex to reconsider their choices. You'll discover the keys to unlocking their heart, pushing past the walls they've built, and making them take notice of the incredible person you've become. The journey isn't about manipulation, it's about self-discovery and self-empowerment. Before we dive in, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights like this. And I want to hear from you. What's your mantra? Share it in the comments. If you want to join the Ace Wisdom family and support us in creating even better content, consider becoming a channel member. Just click the link in the description below. Your support makes all the difference in helping us produce high-quality videos that resonate with you. So let's embark on this journey together and explore the powerful steps you can take to make your avoidant ex sit up and take notice. Let's get started. Stay focused. Number 1. Understanding the avoidant attachment style is crucial when trying to navigate a relationship with an avoidant ex. Individuals with this attachment style often fear emotional intimacy and tend to distance themselves when relationships become too close or overwhelming. This fear can stem from early experiences in their upbringing, where they may not have received the emotional support they needed, leading them to develop a protective mechanism against vulnerability. They've learned that it's safer to keep others at arm's length, believing that emotional independence equates to strength. Recognizing these patterns is the first step in changing how you interact with your ex. When you comprehend that their avoidance isn't a reflection of their feelings towards you, but rather a manifestation of their struggles with intimacy, you can approach the situation with more empathy and understanding. This perspective shift can help alleviate some of the frustration you might feel, allowing you to respond more effectively. Rather than seeing their distance as rejection, view it as a coping strategy that they've adopted to protect themselves from potential hurt. Once you've grasped the dynamics of avoidant attachment, it's essential to evaluate your own behavior. Have you been unconsciously reinforcing their fears by pursuing them too aggressively? Avoidants can easily interpret persistent attempts at communication or expressions of neediness as threats to their emotional autonomy. Instead of pushing for connection, consider stepping back and giving them space. This doesn't mean you should disappear entirely, but rather create a healthy distance that allows them to miss your presence without feeling smothered. Communication plays a pivotal role in bridging the gap with an avoidant ex. Instead of using emotional pleas or demands for clarity, approach them with calmness and assertiveness. Share your feelings without placing blame or expecting immediate responses. You might say something like, "I understand that you need space, and I respect that. I just want you to know that I'm here when you're ready." This approach can help dismantle their walls, showing them that you're not a threat, but a supportive presence. It allows them to feel safe enough to gradually open up without the pressure of immediate emotional demands. Moreover, it's important to maintain your own emotional health throughout this process. Engaging with someone who has avoidant tendencies can be emotionally taxing, especially if you're hoping for a specific outcome. Ensure you're taking care of yourself by nurturing your own needs, pursuing hobbies, and connecting with supportive friends. This not only strengthens your own resilience, but also demonstrates to your ex that you're capable of living a fulfilling life independently. When they see you thriving on your own, it may spark their curiosity and interest in re-engaging with you. Ultimately, understanding the avoidant attachment style equips you with the tools to foster healthier interactions. It helps you develop patience and empathy, which can be instrumental in rekindling the relationship. By recognizing their fears, evaluating your own actions, communicating effectively, and prioritizing your well-being, you can create an environment where your ex feels safe enough to return. This journey is not just about winning them back. It's about building a stronger foundation for any future relationship you may have, grounded in mutual respect and understanding. Number 2. Creating space for reflection and self-discovery is a pivotal step in making an avoidant ex reconsider their feelings. When individuals with an avoidant attachment style feel overwhelmed, they often retreat into their shells. By providing them with the space they need, you allow them to process their emotions and reflect on the relationship. This distance can lead to self-discovery, enabling them to confront their fears and consider what they truly want. During this period of separation, it's essential to establish healthy boundaries. While you want to give them space, you also need to protect your own emotional well-being. This means resisting the urge to reach out constantly or check in excessively, as this can reinforce their fear of being suffocated. Instead, allow them the time to think without the pressure of your presence looming over them. This does not imply abandoning all contact. Rather, it's about striking a balance that respects both your needs and theirs. Encourage self-reflection by subtly inviting them to think about what they value in a relationship. If the opportunity arises, you can share insights about your own growth and discoveries during the separation. For example, discussing the lessons you've learned or the changes you're implementing in your life can prompt them to evaluate their own experiences. It's not about pushing them to realize their feelings for you, but rather about creating a fertile ground for introspection. As they take time to reflect, they may begin to acknowledge their avoidance tendencies and how they have affected their past relationships, including yours. This realization can be a turning point for them. They might start to understand that their fears of intimacy don't have to dictate their future. The insight that comes from self-reflection can empower them to challenge their old patterns and consider whether they want to break free from their emotional constraints. Moreover, self-discovery often leads to a desire for growth and change. When your ex starts recognizing their fears and limitations, they may feel motivated to confront those issues. This can lead to a deeper understanding of what they truly want from a relationship. By creating space, you not only give them time to process their thoughts, but also encourage them to take responsibility for their emotional journey. This is crucial for building a healthy foundation for any future connection. Finally, it's important to remember that this process takes time. Patience is key when dealing with an avoidant ex. While you may feel the urge to rush things along, understand that true change cannot be forced. Allowing your ex the opportunity to reflect and grow at their own pace can ultimately lead to a stronger, more resilient connection between you two. As they navigate their feelings and fears, they may emerge with a clearer understanding of their emotions and a renewed willingness to engage with you authentically. In summary, creating space for reflection and self-discovery is essential when trying to reconnect with an avoidant ex. This process enables them to confront their fears, evaluate their desires, and ultimately consider the possibility of a renewed relationship with you. By giving them room to grow, you not only respect their boundaries, but also encourage a healthier, more balanced connection in the future. Number 3. Emphasizing personal growth and independence is a crucial aspect of encouraging an avoidant ex to reconsider their feelings and potentially return to you. When you focus on your own development, it not only showcases your strength and resilience, but also sends a powerful message to your ex that you are capable of thriving on your own. This shift in focus can create intrigue and admiration, making them more likely to take notice of the changes you're making in your life. To begin this journey of personal growth, identify areas in your life where you want to improve. This could involve pursuing new hobbies, advancing your career, or investing time in your physical and mental well-being. Engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment not only enhances your own happiness, but also demonstrates to your ex that you are living a rich and rewarding life without them. When they see you flourishing, it may inspire them to reflect on their own life choices and reconsider the value of what they once had. Incorporating self-improvement into your daily routine is essential. Consider setting achievable goals and tracking your progress, whether it's through journaling, fitness challenges, or learning new skills. Sharing snippets of your journey on social media or during casual conversations can create a narrative of growth that your ex cannot ignore. It's not about seeking validation or attention, but rather about embodying the changes that reflect your true self. This transformation can pique their interest, making them wonder what else has changed about you since the breakup. Furthermore, cultivating a strong support network is vital during this time. Surround yourself with friends and family who uplift and encourage you. Engaging with positive influences will help reinforce your sense of self-worth and independence. This social support not only enhances your emotional well-being, but also showcases to your ex that you have a fulfilling life filled with meaningful connections. They may begin to question why they ever distanced themselves from someone who clearly has so much to offer. In addition to focusing on external growth, internal growth is equally important. Take time for self-reflection and emotional healing. Understanding your own feelings and motivations can lead to greater clarity about what you want in a relationship. It allows you to approach any potential reunion with a sense of confidence and assurance. You'll be better equipped to communicate your needs and boundaries, creating a healthier dynamic if your ex chooses to return. Finally, as you emphasize personal growth and independence, remember to approach the idea of reconciliation with an open mind. While it's natural to hope for reunion, it's essential to remain adaptable and recognize that your journey of self-discovery is valuable regardless of the outcome. If your ex comes back, they will be drawn to the person you've become rather than the version of yourself that was defined by the relationship. By focusing on your growth, you not only become a more compelling partner, but also enhance your own sense of self-worth and fulfillment, independent of anyone else. In conclusion, emphasizing personal growth and independence can significantly impact your ex's perception of you and the relationship. By investing in yourself, you not only cultivate a richer life, but also create an intriguing narrative that may lead them to reconsider their feelings. This journey is about more than just winning someone back. It's about becoming the best version of yourself and fostering a sense of empowerment that will benefit you in all aspects of life. Number 4. Communicating your needs clearly and confidently is vital in any relationship, but it becomes even more crucial when dealing with an avoidant ex. Individuals with an avoidant attachment style often struggle with vulnerability and may misinterpret emotional expressions as demands or pressures. Therefore, articulating your feelings and boundaries in a calm, assertive manner can help create an atmosphere of understanding, making it easier for them to engage without feeling threatened. Start by identifying what you genuinely need from the relationship and what boundaries you want to establish. This could include a desire for more open communication, a need for emotional support, or the importance of respecting each other's personal space. By defining these elements for yourself, you set the groundwork for a more constructive conversation. Remember, clarity is key. Instead of making vague statements, be specific about what you want. For instance, instead of saying, "I need more from you," try expressing, "I would appreciate it if we could check in with each other more regularly, as it helps me feel connected." When you finally engage in a conversation with your ex, approach it with a positive and open attitude. Timing is crucial. Choose a moment when both of you are calm and less likely to be distracted. Express your thoughts in a way that emphasizes collaboration rather than confrontation. Use "I" statements to convey your feelings without sounding accusatory. For example, say, "I feel anxious when I don't hear from you for a while," instead of "You never text me back." This shifts the focus from their behavior to how it affects you, making it less likely for them to feel defensive. Additionally, be prepared for their reactions. Avoidants may not respond immediately or may seem dismissive at first, as vulnerability can be uncomfortable for them. Stay patient and allow them the time to process what you've communicated. It's essential to remain grounded in your confidence and not to take their initial reaction personally. This is part of their defense mechanism. By maintaining your composure, you demonstrate emotional maturity, which can help foster a deeper respect for you in their eyes. Encouraging a dialogue about needs and boundaries can lead to mutual understanding. Once you've communicated your needs, invite them to share theirs as well. This creates an environment where both parties feel heard and valued, promoting a sense of partnership. Be receptive to their thoughts and feelings, even if they differ from your own. Listening to their perspective can pave the way for compromise and help both of you navigate any lingering issues. Finally, remember that clear communication is an ongoing process. As your relationship evolves, your needs and boundaries may change, and it's important to revisit these discussions regularly. Keeping the lines of communication open ensures that both of you remain aligned and fosters an atmosphere of trust and security. By continually affirming your needs and encouraging your ex to express theirs, you create a more stable foundation for a renewed relationship. In conclusion, effectively communicating your needs clearly and confidently can significantly influence the dynamics of your relationship with an avoidant ex. By approaching discussions with specificity, positivity, and openness, you help create a safe space for both of you to express yourselves. This not only encourages mutual understanding, but also empowers both partners to engage more authentically, paving the way for a healthier, more balanced connection in the future. Number 5. Fostering emotional safety and trust is a cornerstone of rebuilding a connection with an avoidant ex. Individuals with an avoidant attachment style often feel vulnerable when faced with emotional intimacy, leading them to retreat when they sense too much pressure. Therefore, creating an environment where they feel secure enough to express themselves openly is essential. When they perceive that they can share their feelings without judgment, it becomes easier for them to engage more deeply in the relationship. One of the primary ways to foster emotional safety is by demonstrating consistent support and understanding. Show them that you respect their boundaries and recognize their need for space. This means not pushing them to open up or share their feelings before they're ready. Instead, reassure them that you're available whenever they feel comfortable discussing their emotions. For instance, you might say, "I'm here for you whenever you feel ready to talk," and there's no pressure. This approach allows them to feel valued and respected, which can significantly reduce their anxiety about vulnerability. Additionally, actively listening to their concerns and validating their feelings can greatly enhance the sense of safety in your interactions. When they do share their thoughts, respond with empathy and understanding. Instead of dismissing their fears or concerns, acknowledge them. You might say, "I understand that opening up can be difficult for you, and I appreciate you sharing that with me." This kind of validation can help them feel more secure in expressing their emotions, knowing that you won't react negatively or dismissively. Creating rituals or routines that promote connection without overwhelming them can also be beneficial. This might involve setting aside time for low-pressure activities that encourage interaction, such as casual walks, coffee dates, or shared hobbies. These moments allow for natural conversations to flow, creating opportunities for them to express their feelings in a more relaxed setting. When they don't feel the weight of a formal conversation, they may be more likely to share what's on their mind. Moreover, be transparent about your own feelings and needs without placing undue pressure on them. When you share your emotions honestly, it models the behavior you hope to see in return. By expressing your own vulnerabilities, you demonstrate that it's okay to be open and that you trust them with your feelings. This mutual exchange can help establish a foundation of trust, encouraging them to reciprocate in kind. Finally, be patient as trust takes time to develop, especially with someone who has an avoidant attachment style. They may initially resist emotional closeness, and there could be setbacks along the way. Stay committed to fostering a safe space for communication, recognizing that building trust is a gradual process. By consistently demonstrating your understanding, respect, and support, You gradually create an environment where they feel comfortable enough to lower their guard. In conclusion, fostering emotional safety and trust is essential for reconnecting with an avoidant ex. By providing a secure space for expression, actively listening, validating their feelings, and engaging in low-pressure interactions, you pave the way for deeper emotional connection. This process may require patience and understanding, but as you cultivate a trusting atmosphere, you enhance the potential for a healthier, more resilient relationship in the future. With time, they may come to realize that emotional intimacy can be a source of strength rather than a threat, opening the door for a renewed connection. Number 6. Encouraging healthy communication patterns is essential for rebuilding a relationship with an avoidant ex. Effective communication not only allows both partners to express their feelings and needs, but also helps create a safe environment where vulnerability can thrive. For individuals with an avoidant attachment style, establishing these patterns can be particularly challenging, as they may struggle with openness and emotional expression. Therefore, implementing strategies that foster constructive communication can significantly improve the chances of rekindling your connection. One of the first steps in promoting healthy communication is to establish clear ground rules for discussions. This might involve setting aside specific times to talk about your feelings or relationship concerns without distractions. Ensure that both of you agree to maintain a respectful tone, listen actively, and avoid interrupting one another. By creating a structured approach to conversations, you reduce the chances of misunderstandings and emotional escalation, making it easier for your ex to engage without feeling overwhelmed. Another critical aspect of healthy communication is practicing active listening. This means not just hearing what the other person says, but genuinely trying to understand their perspective. When your ex shares their thoughts, give them your full attention and respond with empathy. You might paraphrase their statements to demonstrate your understanding, such as, "What I hear you saying is that you feel anxious when we don't communicate regularly. Is that right?" This approach encourages them to feel heard and validated, fostering an environment where they're more likely to share openly. Additionally, focus on expressing your emotions without blame or accusations. Use I statements to convey how you feel and what you need, rather than pointing fingers. For instance, saying, "I feel sad when we don't talk for days because I value our connection," is more constructive than, "You never reach out, and it makes me feel ignored." This shift in language helps to express your needs without putting your ex on the defensive, making them more receptive to the conversation. Moreover, encourage your ex to share their feelings and thoughts by asking open-ended questions that invite deeper reflection. Instead of simple yes or no questions, try to frame your inquiries in a way that encourages dialogue. For example, ask, "What do you think we can do to improve our communication?" Or, "How do you feel about where we are right now?" These types of questions invite them to engage more deeply and promote a collaborative approach to resolving any issues that may exist. It's also vital to recognize and celebrate progress in your communication efforts. Acknowledge when your ex opens up, shares their feelings, or engages in constructive discussions. Positive reinforcement can motivate them to continue practicing healthy communication patterns. Let them know that you appreciate their efforts to share and be vulnerable, reinforcing the idea that emotional expression is a strength rather than a weakness. Finally, remember that developing healthy communication patterns takes time and effort from both partners. Be patient as you both learn to navigate this process together. There may be setbacks and moments of discomfort, especially for someone who has an avoidant attachment style. However, by consistently working on these communication strategies and remaining committed to understanding one another, you lay the groundwork for a more meaningful and lasting relationship. In summary, encouraging healthy communication patterns is essential for reconnecting with an avoidant ex. By establishing clear ground rules, practicing active listening, using I statements, asking open-ended questions, and celebrating progress, you create an environment conducive to emotional expression and vulnerability. Over time, these efforts can significantly improve the quality of your interactions, fostering a deeper connection and enhancing the possibility of a renewed and healthy relationship. As we wrap up this discussion on how to make an avoidant ex return faster, remember that the journey is just as important as the destination. Emphasizing understanding, personal growth, and clear communication will not only increase your chances of rekindling your relationship, but also help you develop into a more resilient and fulfilled individual. Keep in mind that building a healthy relationship requires effort from both sides, and fostering emotional safety and trust is essential for creating a strong foundation. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights and guidance. Your support means the world to us and helps us continue creating valuable content for you. We'd also love to hear from you in the comments. Share your personal mantra related to this topic, or let us know how you plan to apply these principles in your life. And for those of you looking to dive deeper into the realm of relationships, be sure to join the Ace Wisdom family by becoming a channel member. Your membership will help us create even better quality videos, allowing us to bring you more valuable content in the future. Click the link in the description to learn more. Join us next time where we'll explore the top 5 mistakes to avoid when trying to win back your ex. A must-watch if you're looking to navigate this process effectively. Thank you for watching, and remember to stay focused on your journey of growth and connection. Until next time.